Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Danganronpa Part 41. In the previous video, we completed the 4th class trial and bid goodbye to our once and former friend Gundam Tanaka, who ended up being a gosh dang murderer. A little disappointed in that. And Sonya in particular seems to be kind of broken up about it. No! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? I mean, it seems kind of rich from a dude who was ready to kill all of us to save his own skin, but whatever. Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! I'm so pissed off, I need to throw something. Come here, Fuyuhiko.
Damn it!
You spent all so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. The biggest piece of shit is me.
The worst.
Damn it, why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends, except Nagito, he's stinky. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. Also, I like how they're being more nice to Gundam, the murderer, than they are about, like, Neko, who, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could argue that, like, oh, well, it wasn't really like a murder. They fought in the open field of combat to determine who would be the survivor. Like, I don't know. I don't buy all that, dude. He's a murderer. Because even if you accept that maybe his killing of Neko was, like, justified by some weird code of honor, if he succeeds in the class trial, he's essentially murdering everyone. Like, I consider a victory in the class trial to be, like, a mass killing. So, even though, yes, technically it would be Monokuma doing it, it's their actions that led to their deaths. So they would be held directly responsible in my mind. I mean, it's not like this is over, which is like, to a degree, I almost kind of wish the rules were a little bit different so that you could have, like, justified killings. Like, there could be a little bit more moral ambiguity to some of the situations. Like, say, take Teru's murder. Like, if he thought he was killing someone who was going to kill someone else, like, there's kind of some, like, shades of gray there. And maybe you could almost even make the argument that, like, he should get to go free. Like, that he did, like, something good for the group. But because of the way the killing rule works, or the way the class trial works, he's essentially killing the other 15 students all at the same time. So, I don't know. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. Like, basically, no matter what the situations are for you murdering someone, you're always a piece of shit unless you immediately turn yourself in under the rules of the game. Whereas I would be kind of interested to see, like, a little bit more moral ambiguity there, but just because of the way the rules work, it's very, like, black and white. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So, how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over. It's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the Killing School trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? I don't know. We still probably got like 2 more chapters. I think there's 6, based on that the opening screen we saw in the beginning of the game, where it did the little 8-bit intro, and it had, like, you know, 0 and then CH 1 through 6. So I'm guessing that all stood for chapter 1 through 6. How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Which is about how it... I think there were 6 in the first game too, right? The 6th chapter was just called the final chapter. Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec, that mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving, and I won't hesitate to kill you guys now.
Hey.
Gundam and Neko have inspired me to murder. Then let's go back and eat. Now then, we're full. Now then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. Now, our best hasn't really worked out all that well, but we haven't really done a good job of keeping people alive. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished, but despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was whether or not Kazuichi would hang out with me and let me finish a social link. It was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Yup, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to this, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. Before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one else could tell that I was lying. There's no way that file had just Hajime's information. Well, yeah, obviously. That's a thick-ass book, dude. I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Monokuma's arrived! Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks, scary. I see, so you can tell. Perhaps you found out who the traitor is? You know me well.
Wow.
This is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see, so even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey.
I summon you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
The file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right, I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making
But...
before he sent him into a rocket. This file even contains information about the traitor. Was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy? Well, yeah. Kind of assume so.
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be... Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into this file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that? Yeah, I kind of figured of course you did.
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Oh yeah, I guess because theoretically the Future Foundation is like separate from Monokuma, so maybe they could interfere with the game.
No.
But I guess he doesn't really fear the traitor at all. Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't come here to fight or anything. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well...
Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I saw, you saw right through me, just
You're
as I
right.
thought. No matter the situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right, you're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person. For some reason.
Huh?
Don't compare Naito to Makoto, please. Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about. If someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like,
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Well,
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
say what?
Huh?
you don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
see?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is that the person you're waiting for already on the island? Yeah, I remember Monami at the end of chapter 2 said something about if the bomb goes off or like when the timer ticks down, they'll take control of the game.
Hey,
Answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? I mean, they could be, you know, there's plenty of places people could hide out. Like, for example, Hope Peak Academy. Remember when we were supposed to go back and check that out, and then, like, somebody had the audacity to get murdered instead? Dude, the timer ticked down a lot. We were in there for a long time. Do robots dream of clockwork? The end. We still got 7. No, that's not bad. It's, you know, one more than we had at this point in the last game. I mean, kind of. I guess it's not really because technically Mukuro is already dead, but, and you started with 16 as opposed to 15. But, you obtained a present Hellhound earring. I guess, no. What I said was correct. We definitely have more people. I don't know what I was... Just pretend I didn't say anything. After being released from the... I guess I meant to think that we actually had, like, 2 more people instead of just 1 more person. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us gathering at the restaurant.
jeez.
You know... Every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. Restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning.
Stupid fool!
Robo Nekomaru is back.
Oh my.
Did Kazuichi, like, make a copy?
Hey,
It's Nekomaru! That was Coach Nekomaru's voice!
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll beat you up.
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone. Does he have, like, his voice box?
I am concerned.
More importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru Teru was. And don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
It took me all night to make it.
My.
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
No doll! I'm Mini Maru!
I like it.
Huh?
Mini Maru? Mini Mechamaru. I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it didn't have any free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it frickin' adorable?
Are you
Oh.
serious?
Oh,
Thanks.
it's so cute. Thanks, I'll keep it.
Well,
I never said anything about giving it away now.
I'll beat you up.
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
whoa.
Yes, comrade. Whoa, hey now, that's a bully's logic.
Man.
Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again,
Engines revving.
we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away. Also, we should kill Hajime. I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something so awesome. Yeah, of course. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end, even if it means murdering Hajime. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss
Once again,
Sonia?
he's a murderer. He's a bad dude. I mean, you know, this is coming from, I was a big fan of Gundam. He was high on the power rankings. He murdered someone. He gets knocked down some. What do you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my.
Oh, did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
What? I was up all night memorizing that speech.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Minimaru.
Man.
Man, I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can use that to manage your massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
Are you serious? That's amazing. They can do it.
Of course.
I made it after all. Seriously, I'll take good care of it. Kane looks really happy.
Hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
Well,
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know. He might even kill Hajime.
hey.
Then that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
At least until he kills Hajime. But even if we do avoid him, what are we gonna do if he approaches us after killing Hajime? Yeah, I'm sorry. Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now then.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you got murdered? I mean, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? Huh? That. You know what Nagito said during the class trial. You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Hey, bastard.
What do you mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? Just shut up. No, it's not like that. I mean, maybe I am, but, you know, we're still like a good dude, right? I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve course student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it, dude? Don't scare me like that. It's not something I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But shit! My whole life, I just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought, I mean, shouldn't you feel confident about being smarter than all the freaking ultimates? And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I finally had become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course.
She's right. No matter what, you are our friend. Okay. You know, I do like them cheering up Hajime. I'll admit it. I do kind of complain about the main character being treated less than they deserve, but... You know, there's a saying in Japan.
Listen.
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey.
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. Oh, did she have some trouble fighting the last Mono Beast? So everyone was here. Oh yeah, we should do those scenes. Probably not in this video, but maybe at the start of the next one, we'll watch all the Monomi scenes. I don't exactly know how long it's going to take, but it was a real close battle.
I am sorry.
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. Oh, ain't that the truth, Kazuichi? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me?
Huh?
Whoa, what the heck? You're covered in blood. Anyway, pancakes. Ah, you saw me? That's right. The Mono Beast this time was very strong.
You?
Gross, don't get close to me. Get out of here.
What?
Gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
Hey.
Why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. Even Shiake. I'm ashamed of myself. Wipe.
Ding, 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 ding.
There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again, love and all that. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Mono Beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from the all-you-can-eat restaurant. Don't tell me. This again? You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island, why bother going to the new island? I mean, granted, going to the new island last time resulted in us being trapped in a room for 2 weeks. Or a building. Well, it's true that I don't really expect much.
Don't misunderstand.
But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass. Huh?
So,
Assuming we were thinking about running away was just a mistake.
I'll show you my
Because if we can't
serious
run,
side.
we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who puts us through the scrap in one blow.
Hey,
Fight? Seriously, that fearsome group was called World Ender for a reason, you know?
what are you saying?
Why, you? Did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey!
Hey, dumbass, I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that.
Settle down.
Exactly. If you have power to fight among yourselves, then you can direct that power towards our enemy.
All right.
Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
Hell yeah, girly. You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil.
All right.
I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to that new island.
I'm starting to get pumped up.
The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monami, I'll crush them all at once.
That's...
Even me? Especially you. You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're a friend too, you know? You're right.
Leave it to me.
Then I gotta do my best too. Don't be the traitor, Chiake. That was a very strange thing to say. Even though I still think the traitor is Hajime. As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our face were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking towards the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. What do we got? Smile at hope in the name of despair. Okay. Interesting. With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island. They didn't even let us walk there, dude.
So this is the last island.
The last island. Enormous buildings towered everywhere as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
Yeah, it's not bad. Forgot what I was gonna say. I wanted to say something about the last scene, but I can't remember. What was the log? It was something after Chiake talked. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I guess I was just gonna talk about, like, you know, I am pretty happy with the characters we have. I mean, it's possible at least like one more may die at this point, but I feel pretty good with the final roster. The only person I would maybe swap Akane out for, like, Neko or Gundam, or really Byakuya. I would have liked if Byakuya was in the entire game, but it's also fine for him to be killed off early and so you can let other characters shine. But, like, really, all the characters who are left are ones that I pretty much like. Like, Akane's probably the one I dislike the most, or I would say like the least of the ones that are left. Like, I would, like I said, maybe switch her out for Neko, maybe Gundam, pre-murder, of course, before he revealed himself to be a bad dude. But everyone else, you know, I mean, like I said in, like, one of the previous videos, I like pretty much every character except Mikan, who's bad and I don't like her. But let's go to the Sea King Industries. Fuck yeah, Sea King and all that. Oh, it's the Mono Beast, dude. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Also, the Mono Beast is moving by itself. I guess it's being repaired, or is that a new one? Sea King Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. I was gonna say, why do you know about them? I mean, I guess it makes sense for him to know about them, but it seems kind of odd for him to know so much about, like, a tiny company. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so what the heck are they making here? He's right. It's like they're making something more dangerous. It seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Before Nagito murders us, that is. This machine is making another machine? I mean, it's not that crazy. The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal. It's a Mono Beast.
Hey,
Doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the Mono Beasts?
maybe.
Is there any chance that those Mono Beasts were created here? The Mono Beasts were created here?
Fine, fine.
Yep, that's what this place is for.
Hey!
No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right? He's got a point. I mean, honestly, I was just gonna kind of roll with it. There are other things I would like to nitpick. You know, Monokuma having an army of robot monsters. I can roll with that. What I can't roll with is Teru's voice not being heard not noticing that he's underneath them all, even though Ibuki is supposed to have amazing hearing, yet she can't recognize that Teru's voice was obviously coming from beneath them. That's what I can't buy. Granted, I didn't really complain about that, but that was something that like kind of annoyed me in the first chapter.
Bye-bye!
I mean, it's not like a huge deal, but it is like it feels a little deliberately misleading because you would think Ibuki would have like no, because I mean you can notice if someone's talking underneath you. You know, it's not like that. Like you don't need great hearing to distinguish that. That's why it's just fine.
There's something wrong with you.
What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. It doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? I don't know, anime logic. Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Damn it, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, we're making a freaking Terminator. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is that a mannequin?
Maybe.
It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
You serious?
And I mean, come on, look at them lips. Oh boy. Seriously, they can make robots? That's how far technology advanced without me knowing. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna have to trade in my waifu body pillow for one of those. Do you think Nekomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe.
Hey!
But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too? I mean, why does the mannequin have lipstick? That's all I gotta know. You think Sonya's a robot? She was created here? Is he enjoying appearing on screen each time, or is he just trying to mock us? Either way, it pisses me off. Everywhere we go, we're being constantly monitored by those surveillance cameras. Someone is watching us suffer and enjoying it. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm enjoying it. Oh, I see you back there. That one's pretty hidden, dude. The kind of like black on black background.
Are you serious?
We got lots of coins, my dude. Oh. Oh, we didn't actually talk to Kazuichi. Hey, get a hold of yourself. Huh? Why? Why? Because you just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously, what else am I going to do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Well, I mean, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues, and it was just a bunch of porn. Whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. A lot of pictures of his junk. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it, it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? Were we about to break the fourth wall? So what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the idea for the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously, that's not realistic at all.
Yeah.
So these riots just keep growing as people grow more and more dissatisfied and frustrated with society, until eventually it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots starts getting circulated and strange incidents start occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? It sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title.
Hey.
Whoever wrote this needs to come up with better story ideas, because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. Next, you're gonna tell me, some of them had their memories stolen for a very specific period of time. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that, are you sure it's okay to say that's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but...
Of course not!
There's no way this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. Okay, there we go. We're breaking the fourth wall even more. You're right. Okay. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. Also, for what it's worth, when I talk about, like, needing an explanation at the end of the first game, that's all I needed. I needed some vague bullshit that made it at least seem like they had thought about how the world ended, as opposed to just saying, hey, the world ended. Like, there's not a lot of detail there, and that still doesn't necessarily make any sense, as they kind of joke about, but it's at least something. Like, you have to give me something to roll with. Just being like, the world ended. I need more than that. I don't need much, but I need a little bit more, and I wish they had at least had just something kind of vague like that in the first game at the ending. With the world ending, there's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Sea King Industries, but it's not anymore.
I see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason?
That's right!
It's not so weird. The whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
This is bad.
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff.
Huh?
They're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey!
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption. I mean, I don't know. Have you met a billionaire?
I mean,
if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. Okay, so I think we're done here. Military base, the Jabberwock Army. Oh boy. That thing over there. Is that a tank? It's got the Hope's Peak crest on it. It's for the ultimate tank driver. They had to buy him a tank for it, so he could flex his ultimate ability. Not just that, there's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. It's a military truck. There's something. I see you back there. There's something in that cargo box. Firearms, and there's a ton of them. There's a lot of different weapons like guns and anti-tank rockets carelessly stacked in here. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly?
I knew you could do it.
Yes, we could. I knew we could do it too. Even 200? This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive.
All right.
These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the future Foundation. Useful? There's no way to be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons.
Huh?
Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo. No problemo? Of course, in modern warfare is... Well, of course, a course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools. An obsession with anime and now this, Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me.
However...
Weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, they're nothing more than scrap metal. You're right. Unfortunately, the stuff in this base probably won't be useful to us.
Please wait.
No, that is wrong. Huh?
Well,
I've discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this?
However...
I assume it belongs to Monokuma and it was placed rather ostentatiously. Ostentatiously? You know the word. I do not know how we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say? Hajime sucks eggs. Beyond what is written here, I don't know much.
Well?
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. Central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there's something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. But wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time. If that's the true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. Could it be the Future Foundation's responsibility? But more importantly, what's the incident? Why does that mean the island was unaffected by it? Or what does it mean? I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
Well?
However, there is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? Lady, that was 30 hours ago. It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right?
However...
But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters, it's the school, dude. Could it be that same building? They're planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you even rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it, what the hell is going on?
Perhaps.
We were so distracted by all the horrible situations that kept happening one after another. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. And that is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. This helicopter! Oh yeah. This is the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Teru. Yeah, I think Teru has been mentioned more in this video than he was in the entire game. After his death, at least. This helicopter, don't screw with me. Bam! Hajime, what happened? It's nothing, I'm fine. I didn't get bonked for horny thoughts. I couldn't help punching it. I just ended up hurting my fist. Hajime, I'm starting to see why you're a reserve course student. I don't know why. I keep wanting to say reverse course. I don't know why. Damn it, I'm so weak. Hajime is not the ultimate helicopter puncher. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fists. That goes for women too.
All right.
You want to battle a little? If you win, you could rest on my boob pillows. No thanks. Boob pillows? What else do we got? We got a Jeep. Is this a military truck? Unlike the airplane at the first island, this one looks like it actually has an engine inside. I don't even know how to drive. I mean, it's not that hard. You just freaking, you know, gun it. And besides, it's not like I can escape this island by driving off of it. That's what you think. There's a tank. This is a tank, right? Is this real? Can it move? Factory. I don't know if I want to go in there. It's kind of spooky. Oh, it's where all the plushies are made, dude. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime, good timing. What's up, Chiake?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but
Well?
since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it would be dangerous to go alone. Then do you want to go inside together? Oh, pardon me. I was lost in thought. I'm Katarina of Zigmire. Oh, wait, Zigmire of Katarina. You know it's Dark Souls, dude. I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? Okay. Any dollies around here? I feel like I can sense him. I can't see him, but I can smell him. One of the monitors pisses me off. Really gets me right mad. Alright then, I'm going inside. Oh dude, look how many plushies there are. We're getting so many. What the heck is this? What was being manufactured? Wait, what was being manufactured one after another and being carried away on the conveyor belt was Monokuma. Mini Monokumas. Okay, which one of you counts for my plushie? That one, right there. I see you. I picked up one with my head, so these are plushies. Monokuma Plushies. Ah, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie, too. But unlike him, these are probably actually plushies. Oh, rump. Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies? You can even sleep with them and everything. I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. Or I'm gonna be rich. But you've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when all is said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushies. I don't want it. Yeah, we've already got like 40 of them.
I've been found.
He has been found. Okay. Got a dory. Anything else? You got a tree. Conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. I see. This place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? We also make waifu body pillows that not Nekomaru. I don't know. I keep wanting to call Kazuichi Nekomaru. I think it's because he has sharp teeth. And he's kind of cat-like. There's a lot more Monokuma merchant than Goods Warehouse next door.
Hey.
What should we do? Honestly, I don't feel like going.
But still.
What if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right. Then we should just go there for a little while. And just get like a couple dozen body pillows, okay? It sounds like a place for housewives to gossip, but it doesn't seem like there's anyone at this factory. What? Okay. Get me out of here. Okay, we'll investigate this gift shop. Or goods warehouse, and then we'll probably end the video. Without thinking, I peeked into the pile of stacked up cardboard boxes. This is nothing but dildos! A Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar! First, there was the Monokuma archive in the funhouse, and then there was a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. The mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing, just like Sonic. He's starting to talk even crazier. You're not a real doll, are you? This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores to sell my merch to make them look all boom. But then they stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff.
You're so stupid.
Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm talking about opening chains all over the world. Monokuma coin, baby! To the moon! Of course, the main attraction would be my life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail.
Hey!
Enough already. You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No.
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s.
Hey!
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't forgive you.
Because there's no merch of me.
My little sister.
Oh, Monami, my little sister. Don't you know Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise?
Hey,
A long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together.
Shing!
The old guys thought, rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Did you even need the old guys in the story?
In other words...
So if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is lame, so you don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
You stupid brother!
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. You do be kind of punching, though. Hit him with the Shoryuken.
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
Honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels.
Special bleeding service.
So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like. This concludes the Mono Comedy Hour.
Here.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Hajime, let's run. You're right. But my dolly. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. But there could have been a doll in there. I need my Monokuma coins that I'll never spend. It looks like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. Can I go back? I gotta at least peek the corners, man. Doesn't seem to be anything. Anything behind the fan? No? Look at the boxes. All the stacked up stuff is a bunch of CDs. I thought these were going to be video games, but they're just music CDs. The jacket says Monokuma's collection of songs and ballads. Is he planning to release an album? Character songs are all the rage these days, but I'm not all that interested in derivative works like that. I've never heard of a mascot selling his own character songs. Plus, it looks like he already produced his 100th song. See, the 100th track is a festive psycho pop dance rap that he performs with all his might. I don't even know where to begin. Hey yo, it's Monokuma, baby! There's a bunch of books stacked up high. What in the world are these? Monokuma's poetry collection? How stupid, who the hell's gonna read this crap?
Hey.
There's another book here too, let's see. Monokuma's Most Precious Moments.
See?
That's the actual title of this book, but it's a collective nude photos. I told you it was nothing but porn. Monokuma is already naked.
Yep.
I know. What? There's a bunch of cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other. There are various goods inside them. There are even household appliances and musical instruments. They're probably used for packaging goods before they're shipped. Looks like they're waiting to be shipped, but I don't know if those are ever going to leave the island. It's like I can tell just from the ambiance that there are no important clues here. Well, at least you confirmed that. Alright, get me out of here. Alrighty. We will, was that leave? That was leave.
Yo.
Alright, let's cut things off here. In the next video, let's see what Fuyuhiko. It's because he said Hajime. That's why I thought he was Hajime. Let's see what Fuyuhiko has to say to Hajime. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.